Y'all know the name.
What's crack-lacking, boys and girls? I am Matinio, and welcome to my quick review of Project Cars. So, we've had the game for about a week now. I've got to say, best racing game I've ever played. Absolutely amazing. Everything about it, you know. Well, not, I wouldn't say everything about it because there are going to be a few niggles that I'm going to mention, but you know, things like the variety of cars, the career mode, the visuals, you know, everything. All of those things are absolutely amazing. The physics, you know, how every car is very, very different to each other, how they react and how it requires a different driving style or adaptation of your driving style. I love all that stuff, you know, it's a challenge. It's more challenging than, say, a Formula 1 game because once you've driven one or two races, you kind of get a good feel because most of the cars, they will react in near enough the same way. Some will have the little niggles, but it doesn't go as in-depth as this does because there's so many racing series. So, I've got to say, I just absolutely love this game. If I was going to give it a score, I'd give it 9 Matinios out of 10. Again, I still don't know what that means, but that's what I'm going to give it. But, as I said, as brilliant as this game is, and as much as I love it, there are a few niggles with it. So, the first one I'm going to mention is KERS. So you see I just used KERS there, a little bit of it. And you look at that gauge and think, oh, I've got loads left, I've got loads. I'll be fine. And then this happens. You brake and it fills straight up again. So you have no idea how much you've used, and also throughout the rest of the lap you have no idea how much you've used and how much you've got left. So if you're someone like me, who once he's done a few laps of a course and you know knows where he may need that little bit of a push from KERS, and you like to plan it out, you can't do that because it keeps refilling itself. So you have no idea how much you've used and no idea how much you've got left, so you can't plan how much to use. And I don't know whether it's 8 seconds or 10 seconds that you've got there. I have no idea. So whether you can change that, I'm not sure. If you can, leave a comment down below and tell me how, because I can't figure it out. Yep, there it goes again, recharging. Good job. So I don't know why they've done. If they've done that intentionally, I have no idea why they've done that. It just seems difficult for the sake of being difficult. The next thing, time trials. Time of day mainly. I would love to see I would like to be able to change the time of day. You know, a lot of the times when I'm learning a new track, I'm doing it in time trial. You know, just to see where I am and where I can, you know, where I am compared to everybody else on the leaderboards, because I'm quite high on a lot of the leaderboards. You know, in terms of times for certain cars. So I like to see where I am when I go to a new car and you know, for a new track. But changing time of day is something I think they need to do purely because you can't really learn it. If part of the track is just completely pitch black because of the time of day, not being night, just like late evening, if it's completely pitch black, it's going to be more difficult to learn. You know, I understand, you know, there is a learning curve, there's a learning adjustment that you've got to get used to, but I think either giving us the time of day option to change it or changing it yourselves, that's something that should be happening. Assists. While there are many assists, you know, ABS, stability control, steering assist, braking assist. Steering and braking assist I found stupid because I don't know why you would need them. I know how long I've got to brake and I know where I've got to steer. So we don't need those. But traction control mainly. Now, with previous games I've played, mainly the Formula 1 games, there's been a... Shut up, phone. There's been a stopgap between fully on and fully off. So either on, off, or medium. Go away, phone. Right. So you've got on, off, or medium. So I'd like to see the medium bit in there just as a step, just to help progression, because a lot of people will preach about how you've got to slowly progress through and get used to it. Having that extra step there would help that. I don't know why they haven't put it in. Maybe they want it as more of a pure driving game, but I think because there is no real life medium setting for traction control, but it'd be nice to see. Now the last thing, and this really annoyed me, this really got my back up, and it's relating to the online penalty system. So what you're going to see here is a little clip, about a minute and a half long, of me racing online. So we're at Imola, a track I know, I've done a few time trials here, and I'm in a car I don't know, the McLaren P1. So I thought, why not give it a try? So, 12 of us. It's going to be a bit anarchy down to the first corner. Making a pretty good start there. You know, didn't light the rears up, and you know, I'm getting away okay. Now you see, I'm taking things cautiously here, because I know what's going to happen. Everybody's going to pile into the first corner, and it's just going to be absolute anarchy, and lo and behold, there it is. Plus, now everybody's going off, I can perhaps make a couple of places. And, yep, hit there, boom. I can kind of forgive that, he's coming back onto the track, you know, and I probably should have seen him, but, again, I've been hit. This one's slightly more annoying, though. So, a break down here, break pretty hard, and, oh, he's going off, isn't he? Yep, and a couple of others. So, I think I would have got the inside, I'm going to get him. No, okay, he's got completely across the whole of the track. That's annoying, but this one, blatantly, clearly used me as a brake. So I'm really annoyed at this point, to the point where I'm not even going to brake here. I'm just going to keep going. Boom. And he's done the same thing. So I get up the side of him and I'm going to nudge him out. And I've got to miss this guy as well because I don't want to mess his race up. And look, there he is there again on my right hand side now. So get a bit of space. I'm up to fourth. Okay, I can do something here. I can perhaps nick a win or a podium. Lock the braking zone, that's fine. Take a 5-second slowdown period, that's fine. But spun around. This guy's come completely across the track, cheating. I've hit him by accident, through no fault of my own, because I've just been punted off. And I'm disqualified. The guy who punted me off isn't disqualified. The guy who's blatantly cheated and put himself in a position he shouldn't have even been in isn't disqualified. I'm disqualified. So that really annoyed me. Now, I don't think any game as yet has nailed the online penalty system. I don't think they have. You know, you're caught between either being too lenient or too hard. You know, the slightest bit of contact, you're disqualified, or you've got to do so many amounts of contact, but by the point you get to that, you know, when you get to say you 3 strikes, the damage is already done for everybody else you've hit. So I understand that it is going to be difficult to get a full-blown penalty system, because the computer isn't a human, and humans, they can see this sort of thing, they understand this sort of thing. But as I said, that's just annoying. That really annoyed me. But apart from that, those things there, those 4 points, time trial, Kerr's gauge, the assists, the step in the assist I'd like to see in the online penalty system, it's again just an absolutely amazing game. You know, I can understand why they delayed it so many times, because they want it to be perfect, and it damn near is. And these things, they're not massive things. They can be rectified through updates, and there is a lot of updates coming. You know, they've already got the rights to the Indy 500, so hopefully we see some oval tracks and get a pretty decent like Indy style series in the career mode. I'd love to see things like the classic British touring cars from the 90s. You know, like the Nissan Primeras, the Vauxhall Vetras, the Peugeot 405s, and so on. And they said they've also got like 2 years worth of DLC plans, so I'd love to see things like perhaps Rallycross and some of the old Group B rally cars, those absolute, you know, animals. I'd love to see that. So there's plenty to come. There's going to be plenty of new stuff, you know, plenty of new tracks, new cars, new game modes, and so that's going to be brilliant. Hopefully it remains free. I don't think it all will be though, but apart from that, like I said, I give this 9 out of 10. It's amazing, the best racing game I've ever played. I love it. And if it wasn't for these niggles, it would be a straight up 10 out of 10. Hands down. But there we go. That's me. That's my review. There's a cat scratching at the door. Shut up, you! And I'll skin you and turn you into a slipper. Or maybe a hat. Or both. She's a big cat, so I can probably get a hat and a slipper out of it. Maybe 2 slippers because she's a big cat. Anyway, I'm mumbling. I'm mumbling? Rambling. I can't even speak. So yeah, that's my review. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more daily content. Check out my channel also. There's a lot of Project Car stuff on there. There's a couple of time trials. There's a funny Thug Life BMW. Go watch it and you'll understand. Video. There's all sorts of stuff. There's Battlefield. There's the Last of Us. I've just completed the Metro series. I'm going to be hopefully starting The Witcher on Tuesday as well. The Witcher 3. So subscribe if you want to see me do that. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything from me. Thank you everybody again so much for watching, and I will catch you boys and girls on the flip side. Peace! Look, a tent and a shoe. Very nice shoe. High tops. They were all arranged back in my day, you see. Oh, the little bastards were wearing them. Sunrise to sundown, catch up all day.